When I think free-to-play, I usually envision a really dedicated developer trying to get as many people interested in his or her game as possible. That's not always the case, but the majority of games I'm bringing to you this week were lovingly created by a small team of people, and this title is the perfect example of that. Pixel Force Left 4 Dead is another solid demake from Eric Ruth, a guy I spend way too much time playing TF2 with. In this demake, you join the cast of the first Left 4 Dead, except with one less dimension and a whole lot less detail. One would assume that taking away from content graphically would equal a lesser game, but the Pixel Force titles tap into the nostalgia bank and bring us back to a time when the bits were well under 50. This game is a directional shooter, almost top-down if it weren't for the slight perspective, and takes on platforms in a very flat but intuitive way. Getting through the game simply means making it to each safe house, which acts as checkpoints, and there you can change your weapons and ready yourself for the next wave of zombies. The game is obviously simpler in the controls department than the original, with WASD as directional keys, H for fire, U for melee, and the spacebar which switches weapons. Taking you through all of the classic campaigns with environments you most definitely will recognize, Pixel Force Left 4 Dead is a perfect reimagining of the hospitals, streets, and sewers we so frequently fought our way through. I do find myself falling back into old habits and shouting things at my screen even though there isn't anyone else there to respond. The game has two-player capabilities, but it's on one keyboard and completely within punching range if I were to yell "Boomer" into my teammate's ear. It's pretty great that you can save yourself from special zombies by just button mashing, as I definitely recall a time in which AI teammates just ignored the fact that I was pinned and kept on pushing forward without me. There isn't complex layering in this title for obvious reasons, and that can lead to some frustrating moments of taking damage. Hitboxes encompass the whole body, which is great if you're attacking, but awful if something is chasing you vertically up or down the screen. Unlike in the original Left 4 Dead, regular zombies tend to do the most damage, and special zombies are very easy to avoid. To save ammo and health, both of which are randomly dropped by enemies, I usually just run around the screen until I have a moaning entourage following a few steps behind me and dart into the nearest exit. One major thing that I assumed would have changed from the original to the demake is the difficulty of the witch. Pro tip, don't touch the witch. You will instantly die. This game is tough. Random health drops mean you can never tell if you're going to get 2 or 3 medkits at once and then none for the rest of the mission, or if they'll end up being appropriately spaced out. Zombies carrying medkits are almost as hilarious as people exploding into coins, but a way to make this a little more interesting would be to have specific zombie sprites that carry a medkit on their back. Or maybe I just need to suck less at this game. I really love titles that take you into the realm of what if. What if Left 4 Dead had been created back in the early 90s? Taking a step back, you should realize that this game isn't just good because it's a demake of a popular title. It's good because Pixel Force Left 4 Dead is just a fun game. Nostalgia and coattails only take you so far, but even while utilizing a big name, Eric Ruth does a spectacular job making this game something standalone and wonderful. Keeping in step with the theme of the week, you can download this game free from Eric's website, ericruthgames.com, and check the description below for a helpful little link. While you're there, be sure to check out the other creations he has to offer, again, completely free. And keep checking Overboard for more awesome free-to-play titles.